think I'm finally safe. Greetings everyone, Trick Deck here, Master of the Cards. You'll have to give me a moment here, guys. I've been teleporting all over the place trying to get away from those frickin' Timberwolves, and I need to get my bearings. Ah, mystery solved. I'm in the Chaos Dimension, which is fitting, I suppose, for this week's review. Ladies and gentlemen, what about Discord?
A little glass of water, please. A fresh pressed hanky if I sneeze. Some tea with honey from the bees. Whenever you can brew it.
Well guys, we get another episode featuring everyone's favorite Draconicus. This will be the second Discord episode that we've got this season, and I think it shows how popular Discord is. Also, Discord does provide a perfect character to help learn lessons. Unlike other antagonists that we've had redemptions like Gilda and Diamond Tiara, Discord has never really had a friend. Heck, his powers come from chaos and fighting, so he has the most to learn. Anyways, on to the review. We start things off in Twilight's library, where she has planned a big 3-day weekend where her and Spike are going to reorganize the books just for fun.
I've even devised a better system for organizing them. It decreases the amount of time it takes to find a book you're looking for by nearly 3/4 of a second.
Whoa, that much?
Look at them all. Why, there must be at least 20,000 books to organize.
I think Pinkie Pie said it the best.
We get the picture! You like books!
After the weekend, Twilight and Spike finally step out of the castle.
Oh my god! Oh my eyes! My eyes!
As they are walking, Rainbow Dash and Discord crash behind them. Turns out that they've actually been hanging out all weekend.
Around. Like we do. Since when?
Oh, Twilight, we've simply had a momentous time together these past 3 days. You could say it was hysterical.
Why did it have to be snakes? Twilight is confused as to why it's funny, but Rainbow Dash explains that it's an inside joke. As Rainbow Dash and Discord take off, Discord gives Twilight a rather devious look, like he's up to something.
That was strange, right? Since when have Rainbow Dash and Discord had inside jokes?
Actually, I could see Discord and Rainbow Dash being friends. As we learn in Griffin the Brush Off, Rainbow Dash is quite the trickster. And who's better at pulling pranks than the Lord of Chaos himself? Twilight goes to Rarities to pick up some old books to add to her library.
Twilight, you've returned from your book sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing.
Spike's face speaks for itself. It's then that who else but Discord and Fluttershy show up.
Twilight? Hi, Spike. How was your book sortation?
It was good.
Aren't you glad you did it?
Turns out it's another inside joke from the weekend.
Oh, how to explain?
Well, let me try and paint her a picture, dearest.
Dearest?
You see, we were all at Sweet Apple Acres, and I ended up turning the trees into the most... Oh, who am I kidding? I simply can't do it justice.
Yep, we got a Bob Ross reference. I have a feeling that Discord wasn't trying very hard to tell the story. It doesn't help that he keeps rubbing it in her face that she wasn't there and that she's not going to get the jokes. Next at Sugar Cube Corner, Pinkie Pie and Applejack are laughing with Discord over yet another inside joke.
I guess that's funny.
Well, seems this has become quite the sticky situation.
Okay, I have to admit, that one was pretty funny. Discord notices that Twilight is looking rather down.
Does some pony need a huggy wuggy?
Shouldn't that hurt? Also, the very inappropriate imagery right now. So, Twilight and Spike head back up to the castle where Twilight seems to be sad to miss out on all the fun.
I knew it. You are jealous.
Spike, I'm the princess of friendship. I don't get jealous.
That's right, Spike. What she's feeling is envy. As I explained in my Brotherhood Social review, jealousy is when you're afraid someone is going to take something away from you. Envy is when you desire something that someone else has. Twilight is envious of the inside jokes and laughs. Also, Twilight needs to stop being in denial about her feelings. To say that the princess of friendship can't feel jealousy or envy, that's like saying since Cadance is the princess of love, she can't feel hatred. And trust me, I can think of at least 3 beings that she absolutely hates. Twilight summons the rest of the main six in Discord in an attempt to basically probe them to find out what happened in order to join in on the jokes. She tries to cover it up with saying that it's for important friendship science stuff or whatever.
Guess you had to be there.
I do need to be there.
But you weren't. And it's already happened. Ooh. Are you suggesting time travel?
Absolutely not.
Oh, Pinky, only you could be as referencing and wacky as Discord. So Twilight moves into plan B, which is to reenact everything that happens. Twilight wants them to be as detailed as possible so they can reenact the moment exactly. Discord twists Twilight's wording around to have them worry about every single little detail.
One change to the equation could ruin the experiment. Twilight said so herself.
We even get another Back to the Future reference with Discord dressing up as Doc Brown. After a while, they get tired of fussing over every last detail. It's then that Discord brings up an important factor.
What?
You!
Me?
You weren't there observing us. No matter how hard we try, we can't possibly recreate our weekend of fun exactly as it happened, because you'll always be watching.
It is a good point. Observation bias is a big thing in science, so who's to say that they would act the same knowing that Twilight's sitting there watching them?
It has only served to prove that moments of levity and bonding between friends simply cannot be recreated so that others might share in the experience.
Yet again, I agree. Sometimes trying to recreate moments is like trying to catch lightning in a bottle. Not the lightning I meant. Also, what kind of weirdos live here? Ask a silly question. Twilight's frustration seems to push her to paranoia, as she starts to think that Discord put them under a spell. So Twilight and Spike go to see Sakura for a potion to undo the quote-unquote spell.
Our friendship with Discord is truly a shock. But who says it is something that we must block?
Sakura does have a point. Shouldn't the Princess of Friendship be rather gleeful that Discord is being able to make tighter bonds with the main six? It would have definitely shown his growth. Also, I wish Sakura could have had a bigger role. I mean, really, she's just been showing up once in a while for a convenient potion to help with the plot. I think we all would like to learn a little bit more about her, as well as zebras in general. The next morning, Twilight summons her friends to drink Sakura's potion. Her friends, however, are a bit resistant to drinking it and are even a bit insulted by the idea.
What do you take us for? Yeah! What do you take us for? Delicious! Got any more, Twilight?
While I know Twilight's theory is based on her envy and paranoia, we have seen instances where some ponies have been under a spell and not known it. Also, if you're trying to break a spell over someone, you shouldn't tell them that it's a potion to break the spell. Not that I support giving other people's drinks without informing them what the contents of it is first. Discord shows up and apparently has the smooth around his neck. Weird. Discord makes another inside joke which causes every pony to laugh, even Pinkie Pie, who was the only one who drank the potion, which broke Twilight's theory. It's then that Twilight finally snaps.
It's funny if you were there.
But I wasn't there. I wasn't included. Maybe it's my own fault for staying in and having a booksorcation when I could have been making jokes and memories and having a great time with my friends. But I didn't do that, did I? You all did. You were all there, but I wasn't there.
This is the major issue with the episode, the setup. Twilight planned something out for her weekend, and as far as we know, there were no alternative plans offered to her. The episode is making it feel like you should never plan solo activities, and it shouldn't feel like that. It should be totally fine to do stuff on your own, and it's sometimes needed for those with introvert personalities like Twilight to do something by yourself to recharge before you're ready to engage in more socializing. Besides, at the end of the day, it's usually just you by yourself, and you should have fun things that do not require another being. I believe that this episode should have started out with the rest of the main six asking Twilight if she would like to come along, but she decides to stay and organize in the library instead. Since Twilight chose not to come, they invite Discord instead to take her place. With a story like this, we can still learn that everyone gets jealous or envious, but we can still add another lesson about dealing with the choices that we make. Alright, so now we move on to problem number 2 with the episode, and that is Discord here at the end. As I said in the beginning, Discord has been giving Twilight evil looks and rubbing it in her face the fact that she wasn't there. Turns out, Discord told everyone not to invite Twilight just so it wouldn't disturb her organizing, and basically trying to get her to feel envious.
You don't look like you feel terrible.
Better?
The reason I consider this a problem is because I feel like this lesson could have been learned without having to make Discord the bad guy. This seems like it's a step backwards for Discord in his development, back to the episode 3's A Crowd, by doing something just to annoy Twilight and to ruin her good time.
Did I get the tiniest bit of glee out of watching her try to recreate our weekend of fun in the name of science? Oh, most definitely.
With all that being said, our heroes aren't finding the inside jokes very funny anymore.
No? Nothing? Really? I thought you'd find this hysterical.
Yes, no. Discord, I think these jokes have run their course.
It's then that they teach Discord a lesson by giving him a taste of his own medicine.
Something like that. What are you gonna say next, Pinky? That we all have to drink some weird potion to break the spell?
What's so funny?
Come on, Discord. Do we really have to spell it out for you?
So with that, the lesson is learned, and that was What About Discord? Overall, I don't really care for this episode too much. The lessons were okay, I suppose. No one is immune to envy or jealousy, and we have to be honest with our emotions are good lessons. I do like the lesson that while inside jokes are fine, you shouldn't keep rubbing them in other people's faces so they don't feel completely left out. The comedy I felt was a little short, which is a shame considering how humorous Discord can be. The references were fine, but most of the jokes I felt just missed to me, and I guess that's because they're inside joke. I think Spike made me laugh more than Discord did, but that's just my opinion. Tell me what you thought about this episode in the comments below. Also, I would like to personally thank Lightning Bliss for allowing me to use her OC in this video. She's an amazing analyst, reviewer, and artist, and I highly recommend checking out her stuff and subscribing if you haven't already. You can magically transport to her channel by clicking on this Lightning Bliss card, or by using the link in the description below. Well guys, this has been Trick Deck, and I hope to see you all next time. Now I'm catching the first male pony out of this crazy place.
So, who's ready for my big reprise? I'd like that glass of water, please. A magic spell to cure disease. A firm gusset when I sneeze. A fresh bouquet of roses. Some lozenges will soon appease my wheezing when I